Today, I am going to explain the 2003 thriller adventure film, The Bonnie Nature. The story of the film is very good, which you will enjoy watching, so stay tuned the beginning of the story till the end of this video showing the Nabi Desert of Africa here. We have a research team, let's see, because they had found out about the place, because they believed that there was treasure at this place. Actually, these people work for a private company used to work, and their work wasted the treasure or hero buried in the desert had to search, and that is why these three were at that placego, where they are shaped like an egg. A big rock is found when the polyfu hit a rock with a hammer. It becomes a rock, breaks, and a strange creature comes out and kills all three. After this, the scene changes and we see the city lab is shown where Dr. Jack, with his fellow scientist, was helping the crew who was in a room they were trapped, and the temperature in that room was 1°C Celsius, which was about to reach control. That action with your wisdom. Now Jack's boss saves his life, comes to him and tells him to go to the field and do something, gives us a task to find. After this, Wayne, the next scene we see that Jack reaches the desert, which Weno saw the taxi in the beginning of the movie. The guy takes down the Jack and leaves from here, and here an old man with his little. That old man was sitting at his shop. Seeing this, Jack gives a cold drink can, becomes quite happy. Let's go. This is good. Well, I found something in the barren desert now. Commander car to receive Jack and take him to his company's base goes to Mickey's from the base reception. Our Mickey Jack meets his partner Joan, checking her luggage after giving her passporting, which he finds Jack's machine Charlie, which was a tracker, and this tracker can detect water up to 2,000 feet below. Now, during the checking, there was a friend from yesterday. Titus also comes with a dead. The snake was there. Now for the entry of Jack. Mickey finds a diary that Jono, I keep it in my pants. Jack knocks Joan unconscious for being rude, and Mickey takes that diary there. Now after a while, Jack leaves and Mickey's looking for those guys with a truck. Let's go. That we did the movie The Discovery of Diamonds, which was seen in the beginning. He came here in his truck. Fry was carrying a lot of fuel upstairs because they had to wander even up to 1,000 chems. Caleb could have taken his first aid kit and his loads the gun into the truck. And then we meet two more new characters here, in which the girl's name is Maida and the boy's name was Kurt, and both of them were in this truck. The driver was an old man before them. Journey. Man gives Titus a locket made of bone which had a terrifying skull design on it. Well, now their journey begins, and well, let's see that Jack Mickey's side a little been attracted to this for a long time now. After wandering in the desert, Mickey finds looks like the truck of earlier people, but no, when these people got down from their truck a little further, if they go, then give them human rights. Their skeletons. Meet a skeleton has a knife ways also there, seeing which Carl understands that Desno. Everyone here knows about Paul's body. Was surprised that these people died here, but it must have happened only 5 to 6 hours ago. So their leaves decompose so quickly. How did Mickey become a skeleton? Call police to investigate, but Carl doubts that was on the third man, because here there were only 2 skeletons while 3 people came here. That is, it was the third man who made these 2, who would have been killed only by calling him Titus. He calls them here with his feet. These people are visible signs of. They start chasing Maida, who was there in the truck. Now after coming forward, they realize that in the beginning there were only 2 footprints, but now they found 4 footprints. That's why Jackal Tracker is from one direction. Side starts beeping, after which these people move towards a crematorium. Reach a place which looks like. I thought that maybe there was black magic here. Titus Jack will love anything he refuses to touch, and like Titus, the locket was the same as the old man had given me. The skull was built on the bones here, but now Kurt approaches them with his truck, and all these people boarded the truck and reached their base. Go and send a forensic team here. Just think about it. On the way, a skeleton is found. The third man was also dead, which Carl suspected. Carl was getting very upset because someone told his friends Carl Magdu was brutally killed. We have to find the killer who did this, but Magdu refuses because night was about to come. And now they have to spend my life here, Jack, with you. Remember the incidents that happened and how they happened. I came here willingly but because of all these even in between. One good thing happened to him that after that, he met Mickey on the sand skates which Mickey was watching. After this, Mickey Jack's machine was handed over to him because it beeps too late, which meant that someone or the other around them in the desolate desert. But Jack and Mickey build their relationship. Well, when here they were engaged in if it takes too long to talk, Mickey goes to sleep in the truck, but Jack just sits out there on the sand, and then his machine started beeping loudly. When Jack looks around, he seems he doesn't see anything, and then the creature Jack comes in front of him and sees Carl ran to the truck yelling. When Carl wakes up, he has his flashlight all around. If he looks after burning, he can't see anything. He comes and tells Jack to look at him. If you are in Africa, you must have seen some animal. That's why it happens so often here. Mickey tells them that our friends the skeletons are missing. Carl thinks it's Jack must have done it, but Jack on him he says angrily that you took now that something strange is going on here, and what will I do with those bones anyway? For this Titus told them about Quelotels, that there was a queen and she the first and last organism of the species which exists even before dinosaurs, and that's just she only hunts other things. It leaves only the bones, but all this well. Things sound crazy to Carl now. After a while, Kurt and Jack were rescued from the machine. If the whining sounds come again, take the truck to Carl. Maida in the same direction tells him to go, but Maida tells him to go in the morning. It says to happen. Well, now, as soon as the morning comes, all these people are at the feet of that thing. Move forward, following the signs now. After coming to one place, all these people they start looking for that creature. The creature appears at one place, and Carl shoots him with his gun. And as soon as the bullet hit, that creature disintegrated like ashes. When these people go to that place and see if so, then they don't find anything. Their Carl was also quite surprised to see this here. They found the missing bones of their comrades, which Kurt puts in the truck. Well, when people decide to get out of there, as soon as you start the truck, short circuit occurs in the truck, due to this, a fire breaks out, which is called Migdar. Extinguishes it, but tells Kurt that no, it took me months to get this truck under control now. All these people will lose their way, and when Mickey checked the radio, they don't even get signal now. People decide to stay here for their airplane also passes nearby, but it's no attention is paid to these people. Backed in. Makes people understand that, look, there is plenty of water and food. So you guys no need to worry too much. No, these people have been living here for a long time. One day has passed since Kurt. Titus was guarded to wake yourself up. In your sleeping bag you go to sleep. Then here Titus feels someone's presence, and that creature was going to Kurt for after. When Titus goes to wake Kurt up, then he sees a look on Kurt's face. The side mask has completely disappeared. After this, he gives voice to Carl, and she calls the rest of his friends. But when they come, even before those creatures that were small were turned into particles, which was small black rage, looked as if he was his own to Titus too. They become victims, only then they bring the car to him. Starts firing on sleeping bags. Jag and Mickey carry the injured Titus in the truck. The bullet has no effect on that creature. He was unable to keep moving towards them. That's why Carl sprinkled petrol there. Carl waits for Maida to come to him, forbids him from lighting the fire, because even Kurt would have got burnt in this, but Carl agreed wasn't going to be. And then Jack tells that he creature is going back because of petrol. After this, everyone starts looking at Titus. No, poor petrol all around the Jack truck keeps everyone safe, because this creature Carl was not coming near petrol. Then sees that the creature has destroyed Kurt's skeleton. It has taken a scary form by merging into me. Seeing this, Carl attacks him, and the creature starts going from there to here. Now Carl and Jack get into a fight because Jack stopped Carl from shooting. Mickey stops them and explains that we don't have to fight each other after this. All these people make plans that we will go to their base on foot and bring help. And meanwhile, Maida is still in the truck with Titus. We'll stay next morning. Mimi, Carl and Jackmany people move through the desert on foot. After coming far ahead, they saw a sandstorm appears to be coming in, which everyone gets trapped. Well, now that the storm is over after this, these people again check that Jack's machine is broken. She had gone and also took a can of petrol, had also taken a box which contained mostly petrol, had fallen in the sand. Well, now while walking it becomes night, and at this place deciding to stay and surround myself, pour petrol and sit in the middle. These three are here holding each other's hands. Just as we were sitting, we saw creature Maida. The skeleton comes here in his face instead of petrol. McDar's face was put. Because of this, he is not able to come inside the circle, so that's why he goes away from here now. After growing up, they got the same status as their friends. They get a truck with which they can carry that egg. Now that these people have come closer, first of all their call for help and then Jack later, both of them would also go into that egg. After coming inside, Jack understands that this place it belongs to the same queen creature, and these sees now an evolved form of the species his companion had also reached him. He looked up at the dead bodies of his friends. Looks like these three also understood that Titus's words were absolutely right. Now Joan reaches up to them and guns them down about other marriages by taking them. On point now, I find out that these people are giving everything to the zone. Tells the truth, but he doesn't believe the feels that he has taken the diamond and he killed the rest of his comrades, so handcuffed all three and headed towards their base. Increasingly, all three had understood that how dangerous is the creature. So, if they don't stop him now, then later it would be impossible to stop. So Carl from behind attacks Joan and renders her unconscious because they knew that the creature was there. She wants to create an entire colony. That's why people come to that mine. There was an explosive liquid that Carl used in his keeps it close. And these people inside that mine, they go. They don't see anything here. It was here that Jack found an older generator is visible, which provides light to the mine. It happened, and only after that inside that mine start going, and we see that the creature also got the news of their existence. Carl starts moving forward after seeing that creature. Mickey and Jack stop him from moving forward, and Jack attacked them, and now Jack drops that creature's attention. He is lost, and he is a creature just like Jack. If he comes back, he will fall into a pit. Now Mickey has picked up Carl and left that pit. Now his life comes closer to Carl. Mickey only. Then he says thanks for saving. That creature grabs Carl's leg and drags him into the pit, pulls me in and grabs Carl's hand, but Carl takes his hand from them free. That liquid explosive by exploring that creature along with yourself kills. Now Jack and Mimi from Biscuit escape into another part of the mine, go where they get Queen's Coke and something looks like it is now. At this place the creatures come and surround this place. Now here Jack understands this. Iss it cocaine that kills all these creatures, controls, and that's why Jack remembering friends, knife in that cocoon kills so that all those creatures die. And now this mine also starts collapsing, and even before the mine collapses both of them come out safely. Both of them see that those creatures have had also been killed, and this happened in the meantime when people were inside my house. Now at the end of the movie we found Jack and Mickey waiting for the taxi. Let's see what happens, because now it's Mickey's job. No, Jack Mickey's was complete here. Put the luggage in the car and put it in the car, and then we see that the queen had a coconut in her luggage. And this story also ends here with suspense. So friends, more videos like the video and subscribe the channel. See you in our next video.